But first tonight, an emergency alert on Emory University's campus, adding to the feeling of unrest and uncertainty following a week of protests. The all clear was just given after 4 p.m. after university officials warned about a suspicious bag found near Glen Memorial Methodist Church. Tonight, the protests continue and people are gathered outside the university's undergraduate admissions building, rallying against U.S.'s support for Israel.
So let's get straight to the ground right now. 11 Alive's Brittany Kleinpeter joins us live from the campus. And Brittany, how are things shaping up now?
Good evening to both of you. So we are out in front of that undergraduate building right now. It is pretty quiet, and it has been for the last 30 minutes or so. I'm going to step off so you can get a closer look at what we're seeing. But they've got signs. In the last 15 minutes, it appears they moved some furniture up to the barricade line, and they have been congregating over on the left-hand side there. From what I could hear when I stepped over there, it appears they're discussing freedom of expression, rules and rights as it pertains to here at Emory. I want you to go ahead and take an bird's eye view. We've got the chopper up so you can kind of see the size of this. It's been a pretty small gathering throughout the day. Things started on Emory Village. They made their way to the quad, and then they made their way over to this building. We heard they tried to take over the admission building, but security did secure the building, and they did put up these tents in the last 30 minutes or so. But throughout today, we've been talking with different students. We were finally able to talk with some Jewish students, and I spent some time at Emory Chabad speaking with them about how they feel over this past week.
It really feels like home when you set foot onto this property.
For many Jewish students on Emory University's campus, they say Emory Chabad has been at times the only place they feel safe.
So my friends and I took graduation pictures, and then waking up the next day, we were woken up to pictures of death to Israel.
The Jewish organization, which creates social and educational programming for Jewish students, has been hosting meals like this every week. And as students gathered here to discuss their thoughts and feelings,
almost feel like it was one of the worst weeks of my life.
I do feel scared on campus, like wearing my Jewish star.
Pro-Palestine protesters gathered just off campus for the 6th day in a row.
Palestine will live forever.
The group grew in size before ultimately moving to the quad.
Israel, what do you say? How many kids have you killed today?
Organizers say their message remains the same.
What do we want? Ceasefire. When do we want it? Now.
They want Emory to divest an interest from Israel while also condemning the violence that took place last Thursday. I want to remind you guys that while this is all ongoing, we are still waiting on that no confidence vote. At last check, Emory faculty had until midweek to vote online whether they had faith in how Emory's president had handled the ongoings of the last week. That vote was supposed to be complete by midweek, but at last check, we have not heard of a completion. Of course, we'll continue to monitor that both on air and online and watch things out here for you. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys. Reporting from Emory's campus, Brittany Kleinpeter, 11 Alive News.
Okay, Brittany, thanks a lot. Now, smaller groups of pro-Palestinian protesters also gathering on other campuses like Kennesaw State and the Savannah College of Art and Design today, echoing some of those same messages. Right now, everything appears to be calm on those college campuses.